Hello, welcome to my astrology reading for December 21st, 2020, which is also winter solstice. As we all know, this is also a portal being said to be the beginning of the Age of Aquarius. And the reasons why are that Saturn and Jupiter have moved into the very beginning of Aquarius. Saturn actually moved into Aquarius on the 16th of December. You could see here on this chart, and I'll switch to the 21st in a minute. But you can see that Saturn was at 0 degrees exactly, moving into Aquarius at 9:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 16th. And if we shift down here to the 19th, Jupiter moved into Aquarius exactly 0 degrees, 0 minutes, 0 seconds at 5:08 a.m. December 19th. So both of those planets have already entered Aquarius. At the same time, on the 19th, the moon entered Pisces. Pisces moon at 0 degrees. So we've had a powerful few days already going into this portion of the portal that opened up during the eclipse on December 14th, the total solar eclipse. So let's look at the actual chart for the 21st. Moving forward, the sun also is entering Capricorn at 0 degrees. And this is happening in the exact alignment of Jupiter and Saturn. 0 degrees, 32 seconds for Saturn, and 0 degrees, 34 seconds for Jupiter. Within a matter of seconds here is happening at 8:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 21st. But this whole portal, this whole time it's a long cycle. So obviously we're feeling the energies. We've been feeling the energies for a while. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper here. The moon on the 21st will move out of Pisces and into Aries. But we have had this emotional bridge happening as the moon moved closer to the time of the eclipse, where it was connected in Sagittarius with the sun. The moon has then moved through Capricorn, through Aquarius, through Pisces, connecting with Neptune, which is happening tonight on the 20th, and then will enter into Aries tomorrow on the 21st. The moon then is joining Chiron, that is still at the beginning stages of Aries at 4 degrees. So they'll have a near exact conjunction as well. This is the deep dive into the emotional healing that's happening with our self-identity wounds, which is Chiron and Aries. Really getting down to the core of some emotional wounds, but also emotional excitement and activations. The feminine energy coming in really deeply to us, our sensitivity of feeling and an intuition, dream work, and attunement is really on high right now. These two positions are also joined by Mars still in Aries, which Mars is the ruler of Aries, co-ruled by Pluto. The other interesting thing happening during this gateway of the Age of Aquarius, Solstice, is that Mars and Pluto are exactly square at 23 degrees. This can create some tension here. This can be, a lot of anger and intense energy, intense feelings, intense emotions could cause some explosive connections to come to the surface, or to see on the underneath. Pluto is the underworld, is the occult, is the things that are hidden, the things that are kept, inside, internal. And then Mars in Aries is very much up front and kind of can be in your face. This can also be really passionate energy, though. This can be a very positive, initiatory, innovative time. Our creativity, our awareness of the energy infusion that we get as we heal these self-identity wounds and really get down to the core of who we are, feeling who we are, loving who we are, connecting with who we are. But again, this squaring off with Pluto, the Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter conjunction that was happening in Capricorn for the last a little over 2 years has been a strong square to anything that has come through Aries, especially Chiron in the last year. So we've had a lot of deep dives into the occulted hidden information in secret societies, in politics, in religion, in all of our social dynamic constructs, and the way that we have created our physical plane existence together. Saturn in Capricorn rules a lot of the foundations and the physical manifestations that we experience. Saturn is the taskmaster. It's seen as the planet, and Capricorn as well, the one that pushes us to be in right alignment, to follow our missions, to do what we're here to do, to have the discipline, to apply ourselves to why we're here on this physical plane. Jupiter is then the ruler of Sagittarius and the fiery expansion, the benefits, the boons, the positive social dynamics. So having Jupiter aligned with Saturn has been a blessing, a beautiful energy that is turning some of this could be negative deep dives with Pluto, dredging things up and bringing them to the surface. Jupiter in Sagittarius have given some ease to that, some grace to that, some expansion to that, a greater awareness of the totality of the whole, of bringing things together. And that has set us up for moving into the Age of Aquarius. Aquarius represents brotherhood and sisterhood and coming together, community, working together. That's why we've looked forward to this age for so long. Aquarius and its ruler Uranus also have to do with the technological age. They have to do with the electromagnetic fields. It's an air sign, Aquarius. So the intellectual connections. Saturn had gone into Aquarius briefly back in February, and that was when we went into the lockdown for COVID. So, a lot of us have come online, and we've been using our technology to connect with each other, to open up this broader, more expansive social dynamic across the entire globe. So let's see, what else can we see in this chart? The sun coming into Capricorn, also nearly exactly conjunct with Mercury, which is the messenger, which is communication, which is also an air connection to Gemini, and another earth connection. Mercury also rules Virgo. So we have earth and air working together, bringing heaven to earth, it could be seen. Or the recognition that our breath and our ability to communicate, these respiratory illnesses, all of these things that are affecting who we are and how we're connected to the planet right now, can be indicated here. We have a really strong trine happening here from the Sun and Mercury to Uranus in Taurus, which this has been the revolutionary shift, the revolutionary change on this physical plane as well. Taurus and Venus are representatives of physical embodiment, physical beauty, things that we feel pleasure and comfort in our physical incarnation in. There then is also this strong square energy happening here to the sun, just entering into Capricorn and Mercury, squaring off with the moon and Chiron. So our emotional body, our emotions are really going to be challenging our minds, but that tension can also be utilized to heal this union of heart and mind, to heal this connection of emotional intelligence. It's really intense right now. And even now, you could tell I'm having some difficulty being able to just get the words to come out, right? To communicate the message, to bring it forward, because there's so much energy and passion coming through the moon and the healing in Chiron, this tension here. But we also have a trine between the sun and Mercury and Mars. So we have a positive aspect happening here as well. So the energy that's coming through for us to really get into this deep dive of self-healing, self-love, who we are, coming farther into our own missions. There's a lot of support here. This can indicate the masculine energy being able to open up communication in positive ways, but only if he balances his emotions, only if he balances and is honest and real with himself about his own wounds and how that might color communication. The other side of the feminine, Venus, is in Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. So Venus is bringing this co-creative fire, the tribal connections, the community connections, the nurturing and nourishing, loving, mothering energy, feminine energy that is offering this trine then here as well, another positive aspect, another soft aspect to Chiron and the moon. So the feminine is really holding space for the ability of the masculine to speak up about how he feels. And that's going to heal the feminine. The feminine needs to heal and hear that the masculine can speak up and speak his heart and speak his mind. As we're moving into this age of Aquarius here, the last planet to talk about is Neptune in Pisces. And the moon tonight, as I said, is traversing through this conjunction. So our dreams in the last couple of days have been really profound and really powerful. A lot of spirit messages have come to many, many people. Our interconnection with each other. People are dreaming with and about other people that we've been connected to in past lives. A lot of that is opening up. Telepathic communication is opening up and can be brought forward. The North Node is still in Gemini, and then thus the South Node is down here still in Sagittarius, hanging out with Venus. So all of this history of the feminine is being activated right now. The history of how the feminine has been received or seen or been part of the creative fire dynamics of our social organizations. All of the things from the past are fueling this shift and this change as well. Gemini North Node can feel like there's timeline splitting. It can feel like there's multiple storylines, there's multiple potentials. We've had a lot of duality playing out, a lot of two sides to the storyline, two sides to the way that people are seeing it. And both sides are believing that they're right and seeing the other side as being wrong. And all of that can heal as we move forward into the age of Aquarius, because Aquarius wants to have the peace and the connection, the brotherhood and the sisterhood, and to come together, to really come together in this revolution, to really come together to to co-create something beautiful rather than working against each other. So let's go ahead and look at how that all then applies to the Dreamspell and Mayan kin for the 21st. We have a blue resonant hand, which is a beautiful synchronicity in parallel. If you remember, on the 14th, we had a resonant blue eagle, a 7 eagle in the Mayan Zolkin, 7 men in the Mayan Zolkin, which was being reflected by a yellow cosmic sun in the Dreamspell. So again, we have this 7th tone, which in the Dreamspell is channeling, inspiring, and attunement. So the mantra for this is, I channel in order to know, inspiring healing. I seal the store of accomplishment with the resonant tone of attunement. I'm guided by the power of self-generation, which is blue storm. Kawak, which is the thunder beings in the original Mayan kin. Blue hand is originally deer, the forest protector. One of the closest connections that we have with Gaia, with nature. Blue hand is always joined in the analog with yellow human, which originally in the Mayan kin was ebb, the road, the path. It can be seen as the labyrinth. Our journeys are themselves. And here in the Dreamspell, yellow human is wisdom, influence, and free will. And so it's always combined up with blue hand, which is knowing, healing, and accomplishment. They are ruled by the earth itself. So recognizing who we are, going back to that Aries self-identity healing that's happening, we're healing who we are as humans on this planet, on planet Earth, which is the antipod here, red Earth, which is the navigation and the synchronicity, the connections with the Earth, with our ability to see how do we fit into this dynamic, into this play of what's happening on this planet right now. The occult kin is then a white resonant wizard, which is our self-actualization. This is white wizard is enchantment and timelessness. It is our coming into our full actualization of our ability to bring our gifts forward, our magic, our enchantment. In the Mayan Zolkin, then, we are at 1 Ik, which translate in the Dreamspell as white wind, white magnetic wind. We're starting a new wave spell on the 21st in the Mayan Zolkin. And you can see here, here's the Zolkin calendar. This is the same one that I saved for the 14th for the solar eclipse, where we had in the Dreamspell a yellow cosmic sun, which was the end of the Zolkin, and then we started back over here at the beginning at red magnetic dragon on the 15th. We've now moved down to today on the 20th, as I'm doing this video, the 6 white world bridger, a rhythmic white world bridger. And so tomorrow we're here at blue resonant hand. In the Mayan calendar, the actual Zolkin calendar, remember the Dreamspell is not Mayan. It is a calendar that was created by Jose and Loidin Arjueles in 1984, and they actually changed the count. They changed the count by how they follow through the Zolkin during the leap years. We're skipping a day, so the count is off. The Dreamspell calendar is not the actual real Mayan calendar count. It's not the actual Zolkin count. So today on the 20th in the Mayan Zolkin calendar, we're at 13 Imix, right up here at the top. And then on the 21st, we move to 222, white magnetic wind, or 1 Ik, and restart here You can see here's red cosmic dragon, kin 221. Interesting with the numerology, right? We're still in the red moon wave spell in the Mayan Zolkin. And this, of course, is showing you the Dreamspell version of that, of red cosmic dragon. It's Imix or crocodile in the Mayan kin, which is the beginning, the primordial waters, the ancestors. But it's still the 13th tone, the end of this wave spell. 7 days ago, we were at seven men, which is a blue eagle, as I said before. But the red moon wave spell is Mulak in the Mayan kin and red moon in the dream spell, but both talk about it being universal water. It's the waters of the planet. It's the purification and the flow and the connection with the water. So this is a very feminine wave spell in the Mayan Zolkin calendar that we're in, and that is beautiful for the solar eclipse that we had of the moon moving in between the sun and the earth on the new moon on the 14th, moving forward to today, the 20th, and then again farther. This is on the 21st for the solstice, white magnetic wind 1 Ik. So we move into the white wind wave spell, which in the Mayan cosmology, 1 Ik is spirit, it is wind, it is the messenger that helps the community, people born under the sign, they help the community figure out who they are, learn who they are. They are a communicator between humans and spirit. They're a teacher, they're a guide. And the same thing has gotten translated into Dreamspell about it being about communication, breath of spirit as white wind. So it's a new beginning, starting over into a new wave spell, into new energy in the Mayan Zolkin. And these two codes, we're looking at duality, we're looking at balance, we're looking at things coming together, right? Okay, so let's go back here. There's today, the 20th, 12/20/2020, the rhythmic white world bridger, which is the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new, and 13 Imix. And then here on the 21st for the solstice, again, we have the blue resonant hand and 1 Ik. Bringing that forward also into our Western astrological chart, if we're looking at the earth itself for blue hand, and then white wind and red earth are ruled by Uranus. So we have some Uranus influence. If we look at it from that perspective, we have this revolutionary energy coming through and influencing us on both sides of the charts. So it's a powerful time, it's a powerful portal, as we all know. The potential of us making a leap and moving forward into this age of Aquarius, stepping out of where we've had rules and regulations and restrictions that have held us back from our spiritual growth, from our growth as a species, as humanity, being able to co-create together, being able to work together. This energy should ease off here of the taskmaster that's dredging up all the past of the patriarchal control systems that have caused so much strife and problems on our planet and our physical manifestation. We're coming out of that. But it has to do with our intentions. It always has to do with our intentions, our focus, our ability to use these energies in a positive way to come forward. So I'd like to end this video with a meditation. I'll stop screen sharing here while we do that. This is something that I've guided and led before, but I believe that it's a very powerful way to connect our individual energies up with the cosmos. So if you'd like to go through it with me, whatever time it is that you're watching this, we can just infuse this meditation into all of the amazing things that are happening. The gathering at Uluru in Australia, where the indigenous people and the elders are connecting up with the prophecies there for the magic box shift of the energy. All of the gatherings and the intentions and the prayers that everyone is saying through this portal all over the globe. This meditation can just add into all of that. So let's start by taking a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So breathing in and release. Breathing in and release. Connect with your breath. Connect with the wind. Connect with spirit. One more time, breathing in and release. So if you just take your intention and your focus up above your head, imagine a bright white light up above your head. See that light descending down through the crown of your head, down into your third eye, down into your throat, clearing your communication, down into your higher heart, activating into your heart chakra, down into the solar plexus, into your second sacral chakra, into the root chakra, and then down your legs and out your feet. Send a tap root into the earth, through the bottom of your feet, through your tailbone, your root chakra, all the way down to the core of the earth. Now imagine those roots growing out off of the taproot, connecting with the mycelium web, the thin white mycelium fungi that connect all of the plants beneath the ground and transmit nourishment and messages and immunity from plant to plant. Just connect up with that. And while you're doing that, connect up with the crystalline grid structure in the earth that connects all of us humans and all consciousness together. The neural network within the planet that relates to the neural network within our brain and our bodies. And let that energy come up through that taproot, activating your vagal nerve as the neural network in your body, and the representations of Uranus and Aquarius, of the electromagnetics within our bodies and the planet. Bring this energy into your body, up through your root chakra, or your sacral chakra, through your solar plexus, and you can see the colors as you go: red, orange, yellow, up into your heart, green, up into your throat, the blue, through your higher heart, and then anchoring with that energy coming from above, through the throat for the air element, spirit breath, And then both of those energies coming back down and settling in the higher heart. Let them merge and mix, the earth energies and the spirit energies merging and mixing in your higher heart. Now see this energy expand around you, out into your toroidal field, out into a bubble around you, through your body, filling you up with light, filling you up with love, filling you up with awareness and connection. And holding space for your shadow, not just the light, but holding space for everything within this heart amplification. The compassion and the empathy and the connection that the higher heart represents. Now feel this energy expand beyond your toroidal field, out into the room that you're in, out into your whole house, out into your whole city, out into your whole state, province, whatever it is in your country, out into your whole country, out into the whole continent that you're on, and then out around the entire planet. Feel that energy connecting through you as a hollow reed, as messages of spirit and your own higher self, your own intuition, your own awareness, your own connection, your own self-identity is activated as it's connected with the whole. Feel that feedback loop, giving and receiving between yourself and the whole of creation. Feel the highest potential that you have as your embodiment on this planet. The highest potential of accessing your emotional intelligence and your union of your masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Bring that together into your heart and just allow it to beat and pulse with the heart of the cosmos, the heart of Gaia, with the heart of the earth. Let your own hands heal and open the knowing and the gnosis so that you can accomplish your mission fully here on earth as a human being that you are. Let that message be passed through Ik, through the winds, so that you know who you are and you can help others in being a reflection and seeing the reflection of who they are as well. Holding space in this age of Aquarius to support and nourish and nurture each other, to have compassion, to be able to communicate our emotions to each other in vulnerability and safety. Okay, the last thing that I'd like to do is really quickly go through the seed sounds for the chakras. Let's just further activate those. And I'm just going to tone through them. And you can tone along. I'll do 2 of each so you know what they are. The root chakra. The root chakra is Lam. La. La. Second chakra is Vam with me. Vam. Va. Third chakra is Ram, Dinar. Ram. Ram. The heart chakra is Yum with Y. Yum. Yum. I'm going to add in here the higher heart. And I've heard it be said that it's just whatever sound your spirit, your soul wants to make. The throat chakra is home. The third eye is Om. And the crown is just silence. 2 silent breaths. Thank you for being here. Namaste in Lakesh Alakin. Have a beautiful, beautiful time during this portal. I hope that you join in with your soul family in amazing ways that activate and assist you in really making this leap into the Age of Aquarius. I love you.